Does that affect, if at all, that battle for that second quarterback spot?
It doesn't affect it at all, in my opinion. I think, guys are just stepping up, right? And reps are reps. So long as guys get in there and they're showing that they all, believe in one another and they all able to play together. So, I think in the long haul, it's helping us as far as depth and everything else. So I'm very pleased with the way that we're going.
It seems like ITS, just hearing other people talk about it, had made some big leaps in the offseason. Where have you seen those changes maybe most?
Mentally. So his mindset as a whole, not to say he wasn't positive before, but now you see it on his face. Smiling a lot, communication has definitely picked up a lot. I think he's more comfortable with, he's always probably comfortable with SC, but I think he's even more comfortable with me and the new coaches and, his true role on the team.
He's always had the physical skills.
Correct. The physical skills is one thing, but the mental is a whole different part of the game. Like they always say, the game is 90% mental and 10% physical. So to say he only had 10% in the game is not good, So his mental side has definitely caught up with his physical attributes.
In terms of that mental side, where would you say those freshman corners have been at?
I think they're learning that in college. It's about consistency. It's about basically being able to come out here and compete on a day-to-day basis. In high school, you may have one scholarship receiver, pretty much on your whole team. On our team alone, we may have like 11, right? So every rep is going to count. Every rep's going to matter, and just the speed in which we play. You may be a little sore, you may be a little tired, but yet you're still covering a 50-yard fade to Drake London. So, just the consistency and the battle and the competition out here.
Speaking of Drake, what have you thought of just the general battles between him and Chris Steele over the course of camp?
It's the Biletnikoff against the Thorpe. So, every play is a battle of the Titans, and I look forward to it. You're starting to see more and more of that, and them guys, they like competing against each other. So it's going to every now and then probably get a little chippy because they're both really, really competitive guys. And, I look forward to it because if they're giving each other's best every day in this practice field, then, the game should be easy.
Seems like with Chris, that's the kind of environment he thrives in.
He does, but you'd be shocked because so does Drake. So he's the same kind of person, right? You just don't see it as much. But yeah, Drake is the same fiery as Chris. So it's good because they get a chance to go against each other a lot in practice.
One of the guys, he doesn't practice with you daily. This guy over here, Greg Johnson, it seems like he's really stood out to me. And I was talking to John Jackson about kind of a dog on defense and how tough he's looked. Have you seen the progression of Greg Johnson? Or is this a Craig Nyberg question?
No, I think the biggest thing, it could be anybody question on defense. I think the biggest thing you see with him is going into a leader, just his leadership role. Last year it was kind of hard because COVID and everything else, we weren't really, we didn't get a chance to really truly gel as a staff, as a team, we kind of went out there and just played. And then, he had an unfortunate injury, so he never got a truly chance to step into the leadership role. And I think now guys have, they already have respect for him, but when you see somebody come back from injury and as hard as he worked to come back, and then you saw the things once he was back, what he was doing in the weight room and the conditioning and what he's already doing on his field. He already had guys respect, but now they truly see it. So he's definitely stepped into a leadership role.
Is that a position where you need to have maybe a little extra toughness?
No, but it's definitely a position where you got to have a lot of smarts. I think to play on our defense anyway, you have to have a lot of toughness.
Yeah.
Right? So to be at USC and, everything that comes with it, you have to have tough skin. You have to be a tough person. The competition we're going to play in will be asked. But one thing, like I say, with him just as a whole, at that position, you have to be extremely, extremely smart because one play you may be a linebacker, next play a safety, next play a corner. You got to be good at all those things.
Awesome. Thanks, Tommy.
No problem. Thank you.
I had one more question.